Hi, Miss. Good afternoon. So this is my business presentation. So today we're going to talk about business ethics and corporate social responsibility, also known as the CSR. So what is business ethics? Business ethics refers to the application of moral principles and standard in business practices. It focuses on determining what is right or wrong in business situations and ensuring that companies act responsibly and fairly when making their decisions. In simple terms, business ethics guides how a company behaves in different business scenarios and ensure that its actions are morally acceptable. So, why is business ethics important? It's important because it builds trust and strengthens a company's reputation. When a company follows ethical practices, customers, investors, and partners feel more confident working with it. Ethical behavior also reduces legal and financial risk, as the company is less likely to face lawsuits, fines, or scandals. In addition, it helps create long-term partnership because trust reduces conflicts and misunderstandings throughout the business. Furthermore, it helps attract and retain employees. When employees see that their company operates with integrity, they feel respected and are more motivated to contribute to the organization's success. So, a well-known example of unethical business practice is the Facebook Cambridge Analytica scandal. In this incident, Cambridge Analytica collected personal data from millions of Facebook users through a personality quiz application. Although only a small number of users downloaded the app, the data of their friends was also accessed due to the Facebook's data sharing system at the time. The data collected was later used to influence political campaigns. There were several serious ethical issues involved in this case. First, there was a violation of user privacy because millions of users' personal data were accessed without proper permission. Second, there was a lack of informed consent too. Many users did not clearly understand that their data and even their friends' data would be collected and used. Third, there was a failure of corporate responsibility too. Although Facebook had policies in place to protect user data, it failed to properly monitor and enforce those policies. From a consumer perspective, this incident was highly unethical because the company failed to protect users' privacies and misused their personal information, which damaged public trust and harmed its reputation. From this case, I've learned that data privacy must always be protected. Informed consent is also crucial, and companies must carefully monitor third parties to prevent ethical violations. Strong corporate responsibility is essential to maintain long-term trust. Okay, now moving to social responsibility, known as CSR. CSR means that a company should not only focus on making profit, but also take responsible for its impact on society and the environment too. A social responsible company balances profit making with ethical, legal, environmental, and philanthropic responsibilities. So why is CSR important? CSR is important because it enhances brand image and strengthens corporate reputation. It builds long-term customer trust and loyalty too. It also increases employees' satisfaction and retention, as employees feel proud to work for a responsible company. Moreover, CSR creates a competitive advantage because modern consumers prefer companies that contribute positively to society. So one of the CSR in Malaysia I found, the company I found was Petronas. One of its initiatives is the Powering Knowledge Education Sponsorship Program. During 2023 and 2024, Petronas provided significant financial support to high-achieving and underprivileged Malaysian students who wish to pursue higher education locally or overseas. The program offers financial assistance, tuition support, and personal development opportunities. This initiative demonstrates philanthropic responsibility by giving back to the community, ethical responsibility by promoting equal access to education, and also economic responsibility by investing in the nation's future workforce. However, to me, I feel like there are more possible improvement. For example, Petronas could offer more bond-free scholarship options. Currently, many sponsored students are required to work for the company after graduations, causing them to be locked in a company where they might not want to work, causing a lot of people to not choose to take the Petronas scholarship. While this benefits the company, bond-free options could provide students with greater flexibility in choosing their careers and improve the company's public image. Petronas could also enhance transparency by publishing clearer public impact reports and conducting independent audits to strengthen their accountability. Besides that, I found the second CSR program that I found that Petronas provide was the renewable energy and energy transitions efforts. The company has invested in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, developing solar energy projects, and promoting low carbon solutions, with long-term goal of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. This demonstrates economic responsibility, legal responsibility, and ethical social responsibility by complying with environmental regulations and ethical responsibility by protecting the environment for further generations. To further improve, Petronas could increase investments in local renewable projects and set clearer short-term carbon reductions targets to measure progress more effectively and enhance public educations about renewable energy. So, in conclusion, business ethics ensures that companies act morally and responsibly in their decisions, while the CSR ensures that companies contribute positively to society beyond making profit. For example, the example that I've shown, the Facebook Cambridge Analytica case shows that the serious consequences when ethical standards are not followed, while Petronas demonstrates how CSR initiatives can build trust and support long-term sustainability to your company. So, as a future business leader, we must remember that although profit is important, integrity, responsibility, and trust are even more important for long-term success. Yep, that's all for my presentation. Thank you, Miss.